Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a fall / back to school get ready with me. I'm going to pull out some of my faux colors, some oldies but goodies, and this could be a look if you're going back to school, or if you're taking your kids back to school. Maybe you're a teacher and you need to come up with a new makeup idea. That's what we're going to do today. And the eyeshadow that I'm going to use, this is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Naked Heat or Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. How can I do this without showing you the mirror? And these are the fall colors. A luminous putty primer, and I'm just gonna apply this. You don't wanna put this all over your face. I just kind of put this where my pores are more prominent, where the trouble spots are, the wrinkles maybe, anywhere where you need a little bit of extra stick for all up in there. And I am still trying to get rid of this mark here. I think I'm gonna see the dermatologist and see if they can do like a V-beam laser on that. Anybody have any idea how to get rid of these? I've already tried IPL, I think it was IPL. I did several rounds of that. It didn't work. I've tried different. My tretinoin doesn't work on it. I need someone to help me with that. If anybody knows a good way to get rid of that, let me know. Eyes first, because this eyeshadow might have fallout and I don't want to get it down here and have to go back and clean that all up. So let me go in with some eye primer here. This is the Mary Kay eye primer. Very good primer. The Mary Kay brushes here. They have a wonderful brush set, but I'm gonna go ahead and use the brush that, except for my blending brush. I'm gonna use the Mary Kay blending brush. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into this color right here, which is called Ounce. And I'm just gonna pack that in all over my eyelid. Just pack that in. I pack it in, and then I go back over it and flick away the extra. This just gives me a nice palette to work with and covers up any discoloration I might have on the eyelid, because the primer that I use, the Mary Kay primer, doesn't have any pigment in it. So I always like to lay down a base color for my eyeshadow, just to cover up any veins that I may or may not be seeing. It's a good crease brush. Since it's gonna be a daytime look, I don't wanna go into anything too dark like the Fuego or the Ashes. So I'm gonna go in with this one here that says Low Blow for our crease. As I have hooded eyelids, I'm gonna keep my eyes open when I apply this, and I'm gonna go just above where my natural crease is, because when you have hooded eyelids, when you open up your eyes, if you put any color there, it's gonna get hidden. So you wanna keep your eyes open, look straight ahead. And with that, and I'm just gonna do a light wash of it just to make sure I don't go up too high and have to correct it. And you don't want to, when you put this on, pull it down like I actually just did there. You wanna pull it straight out, almost upward. And the reason being is because if you pull this back down, it's gonna make your eye look like it's closed, and it kind of pulls the eye down. So what you wanna do is kind of go straight over and up even. Working. Okay, I think he's done barking. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Just follow it along, going outward. See, I did a little bit better of a job on this one of going outward. I still have a tendency to want to pull that down because it's the way it follows along with the orbital bone of your eye, but let's try not to do that, because that's the beauty of makeup, helping to fix the things that we don't like and give the illusion of different things. And I'm gonna go in with this color Sauced right here, because I don't want an awful lot of pigment on this look, because I mean, if you're doing this for the car rider line, or if you're a school teacher, you don't really want a pow eye, you know what I mean? It's not like we're going to the club, we're going to school, so we got to kind of tone it down a bit. I mean, I don't know, I tend to still go a little bit pow because that's just me, and I like to be a little bit extra, but I think we need to tone it down a little bit for the school day, right? Definitely. I mean, I could go absolutely nuts here and do a full glam, but I'm not doing it. We're just gonna pack it in to this Sauced color, and make sure that I definitely go into my inner eye, because that's gonna help make your eye, it brings more light to the eye and it makes it look more open. You also want to do that on the outside of the eye as well, and of course underneath the eyebrow bone to highlight that. So we're gonna go ahead in with the lightest color that we have in this palette. First I'm gonna pack it right here, and then right here in the teardrop, I guess, that's not a teardrop. All right, so I'm just adding a little bit of this, the lightest color in the palette, to my inner eye corner here to brighten up the eye. Pack that there underneath the eyebrow and a little bit out to the side. Then I'm gonna take the Mary Kay blending brush. It's a really good brush. They've just added it to their makeup brush collection. I'm just gonna blend it out using little circles. Always want to make sure you blend, ladies. You don't want harsh lines. Harsh lines. Did a video about all the new waterproof Mary Kay eyeliners, and I'm going to try the brown out today. I'm really excited about these because they are legit. They are waterproof. I use their, they came out with a new improved oil-free eye makeup remover, and I use it to get these off because they stay in place. I wore this all day yesterday out in the heat and sweat. Stayed in place, never moved. I highly, highly recommend these eyeliners. Give them a try. These are out of the water, and they are so silky when they go on. It doesn't pull your eyelid, and you don't feel the need to have to push down. You ever had an eye pencil like that where they're so freaking dry? No, and I made a mistake. I'll have to get that with the eye makeup remover because it's not gonna come on. Don't forget to start lifting before you get to the end of the eyelash. Lift your eye. Don't go all the way to the end and then try to lift. It's gonna look a little bit weird if you do that. So always start lifting your eye pencil when you get more than 3/4 of the way, and I just give it a slight lift, okay? And then this is also good for doing your waterline with your upper waterline. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing on this eye. Gotta get in there. Say to school or any kind of a daytime look. And it really goes well. It goes well with, you know, any of the lilac type colors. L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. I did a video on this. There were some really serious opinions on this mascara when it first rolled out. My goodness, it was all over the interwebs. People were loving it. It was just mayhem. If you know, you know. People had a lot of very strong opinions about this mascara. It's a nice mascara. I mean, it's nice. It's not up there with my faves, but it definitely is good. So we're just gonna do this, and then we're gonna get to the foundation. And, you know, I said that I was doing my eyes first because I felt that this eyeshadow would have some fallout, and I didn't want to have to clean off my foundation. There's not 1 ounce of fallout from this eyeshadow, probably because we used a really good eyeshadow primer. All the products that I'm using today are gonna go ahead. They'll be listed down in the description box if you'd like to purchase any of these. I have links to everything I'm using here today. And another thing while we're at it, if you are not subscribed to my channel, why not? What are you waiting for? Go ahead, hit the subscribe button now. I'll wait. Go ahead and ring the bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video and you don't want to miss these. Let's go ahead and use this Makeup Revolution. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. Right there. And what I like about this, it has a huge doe foot applicator. It makes like a sound. Listen. You hear that when it comes out? I don't know why I like that sound, but it's got this huge doe foot applicator. And I'll go ahead and just apply here, and then I'll just take my brush and blend it in. You don't need a whole lot of this. It's gonna go a long way. And I'm using my Kat Von D foundation brush. This is a very dense foundation brush. It's like up there with being close to a paintbrush. It'll spread it. And the reason I'm using it is because I need a very dense brush because this is a full coverage foundation. So I want to make sure that I don't get any of it not blended all the way in, because that would be tragic. I mean, we don't want to walk around with a big old line or a little dot of foundation where I just dotted it in, right? Gotta get her blended in. And I like how this fits like right in here, fits right in here, does a nice job. I prefer this brush to sponges for certain foundations. And look at this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation setting up nicely. That's very nice. Very nice foundation indeed, and it doesn't have any scent, thank goodness. I'm always paranoid about something having a scent because I don't want to smell it on my face all day. Remember way back in the day, CoverGirl used to have a really strong smell. It used to smell like Noxzema. If you know what Noxzema is, that's something we used to use to wash our face. Back in the day, some people still do. There's nothing wrong with Noxzema, but there's a lot of products that have come out on the market since then, and I slammed that shut, didn't I? Some Milani Baked Blushes. I love these, and I'll definitely link this. And this is in 01 Dolce Pink. I love this. It's got like some, I don't know if you call it shimmer or what the heck that is, but it's just a really beautiful blush. And remember, up high, ladies, up high. Okay, it helps to bring your face all the way up. And I need my mirror down here because I can't see. There we go. Remember not to lean my head down, at least not too much. There we go. That is a beautiful foundation. Let me switch brushes because I want to do a little bit of bronzer just to bronze it up a little bit, especially since we're doing a brown eye look. So I'm just gonna bronze right wherever the sun would kiss me, and I'm gonna do a little bit of using the Mary Kay bronzer here. So the lip liner that I'm going to use, this waterproof lip liner from Mary Kay, is called Pink Nude. My nose is itchy. I think sometimes the brushes come off of these brushes and they tickle my nose. But absolutely love that. See, and if you got a more pigmented shade of this lip liner like this, you can fill in your entire lip and just go that way, and it'll give a matte look. Or you can fill your whole lid in, or lip in with that, and then just put a dollop of lip gloss on there. There's so many things you can do with these. But I really encourage you to try these. These are really good, really good. And I'm gonna top that with this. These are the e.l.f. O-Face lipsticks. These are good too. And this is in Effortless, and it's definitely a mauve type color. I'm gonna put just a little bit here. Don't like to go too close to the edges. Did a great job getting all my teeth there. Push that around. The last thing I'm going to top that lip look with, and the last thing I'm going to top this lip with, is the NYX Butter Glosses. Ooh, and they are that. And with this, I don't like to put it all over my lip. I just like a little bit right here in the middle. And I put it the closest I can to the outer part of my lip, because if you put it all over your lip, it's going to end up on your teeth and drive you bonkers. So I just put it right there on the outer corners of my lips. I'm gonna take my hair down. I'll be right back in a minute with the final day's finished look. I hope you enjoyed our video today. And if you have not hit subscribe yet, please hit the subscribe button, click the bell so that you're notified every time I go and post a video just like this one. And if you would like any of the products that I mentioned in the video, they're all gonna be linked down below. Thanks, and I'll see you again in the next one.